originally through his work in Albert Long as a volunteer. And I pursued this with the board, hoping the board would, and eventually the board did put on the agenda. And the reason why I assist him in getting this on the agenda is basically I like to see every citizen, regardless if you're only in the junior high school or middle school or the high school students, I want you to know that you have a voice for things, issues that you believe sincerely in. I want to ensure you that there is a channel for your enthusiasm. So therefore, I tried hard and eventually prevailed to get this on the agenda. And I finally did watch the one episode here, and it's really mighty funny. But I did a little bit of research about how that might impact the rest of the population who are not in agreement with his liberal stand. So I come to the conclusion that in this town, majority of the residents, they are perhaps can be described as liberal, and the other small minority are not so liberal. So in order not to make either group uncomfortable by declaring a national a day in Amherst that we celebrated, on a national day, Amherst Stephen Colbert Day, I felt it would be to the disservice of the town to do so at your request. However, I really like Ms. Awa's suggestion that given my purpose is to encourage you to express yourself of what you believe in and work on it. So the day put an event on the town common using the town space and then gather, your fellow students to promote it the way you see fit. And I would be happy to come to that event to help you celebrate, simply because I'm so pleased to see you all here gather as a group and, campaign for what you believe in. And I sure hope you will use your energy and your enthusiasm and your time eventually to do something down the road will have really great impact on this country.
If you really want to impact that day, you could make a banner and get a permit to hang the banner downtown, across the street, because you will have you'll have an event. It'll be sponsored by you, and it'll have a specified time, which fits the requirements of a banner on North Pleasant Street.
South Pleasant Street.
South Pleasant Street.
South Pleasant.
I just wanted to say real quickly, I really appreciate that you guys came forward, too, and took it seriously and took it through the ropes. And what Wei Ling was just speaking of. I also did want to say that since we are not a body that, as in some legislatures, seems to have every day as like butter day or pork products day or whatever going on, because everybody's got their different people they're beholden to, it does get very frivolous. And since we obviously are not doing that here, and we are very careful about the things that we choose to do, it does seem that it would not be appropriate, much to my disappointment, because I've watched far more episodes than Mr. Kussner or Ms. Greeny.
Well, I've watched 0 episodes, so.
0.
But I'd love to watch one. Now I'm going to have to go get a television. Can I ask the board, though? I mean, Ms. Awa does make a good suggestion, and I imagine you'll be back very soon with a request for the permit, which probably we don't even have to approve. I think that simply can be done upstairs.
It's done upstairs.
But I would certainly enthusiastically support that, and if you do it on October 17th. What day of the week is that, by the way? This year, of course. But,
it's a Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday. Well, I'll be there. And I'll.
Okay.
And I will be there as well. So 2 out of 5. Do we have a quorum?
Oh, post it as a select.
We'll post it also.
It's a select board meeting.
Anybody want to take any action on this? Thank you for bringing this in. We appreciate it. And I hope you can pull your day off.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to say something.
Okay.
I would just like to say thank you. Even if it isn't official, it'll be like it's official. Mm-hmm. If we have an entire big section of the town for it, a banner, I think that would be official, and I do thank you for the idea. We also thank you for letting us on the agenda.
You're welcome.
was a lot of fun.
Yes, and we also understand the idea that people could easily get offended from this. We shall try to we will not emphasize how his liberal attitude, rather just as satirism in general.
Ms. Owen?
There's a cost associated with the banner, and many fundraising groups mail individually to every member of the select board, and you will get some help, I'm sure, if you do that, to defray the cost, to cover it.
What she's saying is we'll be there not only in spirit, but our wallets will be there also.
Okay.
Although we don't.
Thank you. Good evening.
Good evening.
You're welcome to stay and watch the rest of the meeting.
Thank you.
We're good. Thank you for coming. On TV.
Yeah, right.
Thank you for coming.
Nice recovery.
Not.
See you later, guys.